What's up, everyone? Are you all ready for another round of Ask a Life Coach? I know I am. How do I figure out who I am? Okay, so what are you trying to understand here? I think there's this dangerous notion in society that identity is somewhat fixed. I know I've talked about this before, that you just are one kind of person and that therefore you're not another kind of person. But I invite you to be whoever you feel like being in whatever moment. If the question is, how do I figure out my preferences? Then my answer to you would just be, try everything. Don't be afraid to I'm not good at this, or I don't know, I'm not going to enjoy this. Just try stuff and find out. And it can be fun to be terrible at things, and you don't have to be good at something to enjoy doing it. So be careful not to define yourself in terms of your talents. And I want to go further and say, of course, be careful not to define yourself at all. You're constantly growing, you're constantly evolving, and the things that you thought you never would do, never could do, never should do even, oftentimes it's fantastic to bring those into your world. It can really expand your sense of self. It can really allow you to empathize more with other people who are different from you, and it can just generate so much playfulness and joy in your world. So, as soon as you say, I'm this kind of person, you've really cut off yourself from a big chunk of the world. So I don't know if there needs to be that pressure at all. I know people want to know, who are you? Tell me about yourself. And oftentimes that means tell me about your work or something. But you're so much more than any of these individual components of your life that I say stop defining and just start being. So you can just be, and whatever happens, you can allow it to happen. And if something sounds fun on a whim, just go for it. You can, practice saying yes instead of no. You all know I'm a big advocate of saying no, of setting healthy boundaries, of taking care of yourself. But yes is a wonderful word as well. So when the time comes, when you have the energy and the motivation or just feel like going for something, remember to bring yes into your world as well. And I think this question becomes less important as you realize you're just an ever-growing, ever-experiencing person who's just living to find out what comes next, to find out what happens if. And that's a really wonderful place to be. So I invite you to bring that mentality to everything you do, to every interaction, and just see where that takes you. Thank you so much for asking. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you next time.